Hey guys, it's Heather from Heather Renee's Art. Welcome to my video today. As you see, I started without you by accident, so I apologize for that. This is my piece for Nate's Art Lab, our monthly collaboration, which we are all doing ninja swipes for this month. And the beautiful Sarah Mack will be joining our train as well. So, if you hear some little stuff in the background, I am sitting outside, so I hope it's not too loud for you guys. But I'm going to be going over my colors as I start the next puddle. Because I was pretty much done this one as far as swiping. And that's the spatula I'm using. I use that for pretty much the whole thing, except for some little smaller ones. And I use that other little plastic spatula type thing for some little ones. And then, of course, I did modify the piece, which will happen later in the video. But I can't wait to see what everyone else has come up with. I have seen a couple pictures within our group, our lab, and but I have not seen everyone. So I'm looking forward to seeing what everybody's looks like. So, how long is it taking me to start this next puddle? There I go. So that color I'm using right there is Soho's Azo Red Deep. And as you'll see, like as the video progresses, each one of my three portions of the Ninja Swipe all look different, which is what I wanted. That color there was Amsterdam Pink Light, the light pink. And I mixed all my paints with Floetrol and water. And they leave a slight mound on a mound. So a little thick, but not too thick. I do wish I had put more base on the canvas, because again, as you'll see as the video progresses, I do get down to the canvas quite a few times and have to remedy that. That last color I used is Liquitex Fluorescent Pink, and then that one there is Golden's Pyro Red. And that there is Peveo's blue red, blue violet, red violet. The one that looks pink and has like blue interference. And that one there is the Folk Art Color Flash, and it is the Orchard. I can't remember, but I know it's the Orchard. Just can't remember what else it says on there. That, of course, is Deco Art 24K. And as you see, I'm only using a little bit of it because, as we know, that can take over. But I thought it may create a little bit of contrast, because I did mix up some greens too, like a darker green and a lighter green that I was going to put in this. But I didn't have enough time to redo this, because this one right here is being redone on a canvas over top another one that I didn't like. So I didn't want to risk. I had it mixed up and ready if I wanted to, but I just didn't want to risk ruining anything that I had already done or making an ugly color, you know. So I kind of had to make this one work because, like I said, I didn't have any more time left to mess around, and so I just stuck with the different reds and pinks. There's a what is it, that kaput mortem. Amsterdam's, yeah, that's an Amsterdam color. So I think you guys can probably see where I'm hitting the canvas in some areas, and then I'm filling those areas in with colors that dripped off the canvas onto the table, or I use the base paint to fill in the areas that I get down to the canvas. And my base paint is mixed the same way, Floetrol and water, and I'm using the chrome acryl titanium white acrylic. It's so pretty out here where I'm sitting right now. I live in Maryland, and we're finally starting to see some spring come. I got flowers blooming and my grass is green. We're not quite there yet though, but we're getting there. Okay, what am I doing? Looks like I'm going to be filling in some areas. Yeah, right there where the canvas is showing. And then I'll be starting my next puddle. But I'm still working on editing, guys. That's the other little thing I had used. Some of these little swipes that you'll see here didn't really do anything at all. But yeah, I'm honestly, I'm going to be fully transparent, and I hate editing. I hate it. So I'm having a hard time learning it because I don't like it. And I'm also, besides myself learning, I'm going to have my son help me. I just need to show him like what needs to stay in the video and things like that. So I'm technically going to be working on my channel in general. I just see I've changed the name to Heather Renee's Art, and that is because I'm going to be doing more than just acrylic pouring on this channel, and I'm kind of trying to get my videos and the introductions and things like that to be a little more professional. So I'm working on all that stuff as well, but I have some really cool stuff coming up that I've been waiting and wanting to try. And I have all the materials for all these different things. So it's going to be a lot of mixed media. It's going to still be acrylic pouring, of course. I'm going to be doing resin, working with texture. Sometimes it might even be making a tumbler. I don't know if you guys want to see all those things on this channel, but you can let me know. But that's where I want to go with it, you know, because a lot of times I'm not consistent on my channel because of that, because I'm working on other things that aren't technically acrylic pouring. So, and I'm using the same colors, just layered differently. I hope the birds and the wind chimes aren't too distracting for you guys, and you actually enjoy hearing it. But also, I am going to be having some help with from some of my other lab friends who are going to help me with learning how to add music to my videos and all that kind of stuff as well, because, you know, I talk in every single video And sometimes there's really not that much to say, you know. Sometimes you just need some music there while you're creating. So I either talk in the actual video or do a voiceover like I'm doing now. But this one actually is almost finished. And when I'm done actually doing the swipes, I do put you on pause for a minute and you'll see the video change to that. But because I needed a chance to look at it and see what I wanted to, how I wanted to modify it and things like that. Because as you can see in the video, a lot of cool stuff happened naturally with the swipes I was doing. So I really liked that. There I am again, filling in those. That one I went way down to the canvas on that one. So I had to fill it in with the base paint. I was showing you my consistency here because I had forgotten to show you in the beginning of the video, but I already mentioned that to you guys in the voiceover. It's very windy here, guys. Very windy. I really hope when I check it that that's not super loud, because I don't want to have to redo this. I need to get this video edited and done. Poor Nate always gets my stuff at the very last minute. Just torching to get all the air bubbles, because this can cause a lot of air bubbles. And I'm tilting it to try to get some of that last puddle kind of tilted down to the bottom and stretch everything out a little bit. Yeah, guys, so I'm going to be working on actually a lot of changes on my channel, so I hope you guys like what's going to be coming up. I'm also going to put out a video, just me talking to you guys and letting you know just where I've been and what's been going on and why I haven't been as consistent on my channel for actually a couple of months. But we're not going to do that in this one. And there was just like a minute ago or whatever, you see where I had paused you guys. And I did a little bit of the modifying, because I wasn't sure exactly. I was trying different things and what I wanted to use to modify. And I had decided to use different sized paintbrushes. You know, and use the bottoms of those, and I think I show you guys what I'm using and the width of all of them. But again, I didn't show the whole. There you go. Showing you some of the brushes, trying to get them. There you go. So you could see the width of each one. But yeah, as I was saying, I didn't show every modification and stuff that I made. I didn't show that whole part because, again, I'm not good at the editing aspect, and so I just kind of wanted to give you an idea of what I was doing and do a few for you guys so you could see. And I think at the end, like, besides wishing I had tilted some more off of the bottom, There are a few places that I probably could have done some more modifying to, and it would have looked a little better, but I guess all in all, it did turn out pretty good. I really liked it at first, but of course, after I was looking at it more and more, I started not liking it as much. But hopefully you guys like it. I do still like it. I just wish I had been able to make a few changes to it. When at the end of this, I show you just a little, like, I don't know, maybe a minute video of everything up close, and it's not fully dry at that point, but then you see a picture at the end to where it was pretty much dry. It was, yeah, it was much drier than it was in the short video you'll see at the end. And I found that the bottom of those paintbrushes worked really, really well for what I wanted to do. But I love the way the colors look. I do kind of, if I would have had more time, I probably would have tried the green to give it a little more contrast. But like I said before, I just wanted to be safe. I didn't want to risk ruining it. So, and that like big part right there that I'm showing you right now, like that part right there came just from the swipe itself. And I knew I had a catalyst wedge that had like the squares on it, but I couldn't find the actual one I wanted, so I just ended up doing some swirlies in it. But there I am showing you the almost dry version. My table was still, oh no, that's just the end I'm showing you.
Okay, guys,
here is the portion that I'm showing you where it's almost dry, and I'm bringing you up close.
Mostly dry.
And showing you all the little details in there, and all the natural cool stuff that occurred, which I was really happy about that part.
Swipe flick thingies like up in this area, up in the top.
That's what I'm telling you guys there.
I wish I would have stretched it a little bit farther down that way though.
And again, I wish I would have tilted it down farther.
Besides that, I think it turned out.
I don't like how wide
pretty good, because honestly,
middle one
I've never
ended up being. So
technically done.
I hope you guys enjoyed.
Done a lot of different
my creation,
things,
and I hope you guys stay tuned.
Things like that, but I've never technically done
as I, march on to my new journey.
There we go. I'm sorry for that.
Onto my channel and learning all of these new things that
all right, guys,
I have to learn. I have
to.
And there it is, dry for the most part.